the Harlem Shake.
Welcome to a GTO chapter of SSB series. So if you haven't watched PPDT and psych videos, then you can go and refer them. If you are an English medium student and if you are up to date with the current affairs, general awareness, very general awareness, then these videos will suffice you to clear your SSB. For GTO, you will have to put more efforts, but for psych and others, you can rely on my videos. So GTO is very important. Let me tell you this thing. Three things will decide whether you are gonna recommended or not. First is अपना psych के लिए what happens कि everybody prepares for it. It is easy and it does not make much difference. Psychologist will qualify more people than the IOC. What happens that to get recommended, you need to get the approval, to get the yes of all the three officers. That is your psychologist, your IO interviewing officer, and your GTO, that is ground task officer. Okay, ground task officers would see the qualities only in few people. Okay, IO will see the qualities only in some people. Psych will see the qualities, officers like qualities in in almost all the people. Psych is easier to deal with. That is what I mean. And your IO is dependent. Your interview is dependent on your past. If you have some achievement, great achievements, how you present yourself there, your thoughts and that all. Mansa vacha karmana. Okay, so you can prepare this part. You cannot do much for this part. GTO के लिए you can prepare. And why GTO is important? Because psych gets done in 4 hours. IO will take your interview in 1 hour at max. GTO will go on for 2 days. For 2 days you will be on the ground and you will be under the eye. The GTO will keeping an eye on you for 2 days. You know, guys, that will make a difference. So you cannot fake your personality there. So you will have to prepare for GTO. So not wasting much time, let us go. So in this video we will go into the tasks which are held on the very first day. So first day these 5 tasks they take place, and the second day the remaining 4 tasks take place. Okay, they check your officers like quality. They all the three will sit together and then check that whether you have these qualities or not. If at least if even one of them says that no, you do not possess these qualities, then you will be rejected. Just like your mansa vacha karna should be in consonance, the views of all these three officers, IUGTO and your psychologist, should be in consonance to get recommended. Okay, so let me tell you what happens in GTO. So GTO is nothing but you will go and you will be asked to sit in a circle. In this manner you will be asked to sit. So suppose there are 25 people or 30 people who get screened in. You will be divided into three groups: group 1, group 2 and group 3. So I was a part of the group of freshers. So क्या होगा कि 8 people will be sitting facing each other in a circle in this manner. ठीक है, your IO will sit there, sorry, your GTO will sit there, for half part, and here for half part. ठीक है, and 2 topics will be given to you. You don't have to look at them, you just have to look at your colleagues there in the group. It's pretty much similar to the PPDT. ठीक है, so he will be giving you 2 topics. The first two topics to discuss on. First, in the first one you will be given option ki choose one. In the second one you won't have any choice. He will give you a topic and you will have to write upon that topic. So candidates are given 2 topics to discuss one after another. Each topic is given 20 minutes. There is no watch. Okay, candidates have to exchange their opinions and ideas on the subjects and issues. Now what kind of topics are given? So topics related to the general economy, like infrastructure, resources, some social problems like addiction of drugs in the youth. Okay, or rape, we can say. These some social problems can be there. Some problems related to the military can be there. Some political problems regarding the democracy and all can be there. You already know about it since you prepared for the CDS. All you need is confidence. Okay, confidence to initiate, confidence to gently interrupt in between. These are some hacks. Guys, I see people who have ocean of knowledge in their mind, but they do not perform well in the discussion. Why? Because they do not have the confidence to speak what is in their mind. So you will have to be confident, and at the same time you will have to be little bit cunning also, like a fox, foxy attitude. How to make your voice heard among the group? Okay, gentlemen, I have a point to make. These are some cliched line you can. I already told about them in PPTT. Okay, gentlemen, I have a point to make, and then raising your hand, and like putting your hand on the fingers, point one, point two, point three, with a sense of confidence reflecting in your personality. You can say the points. So, gentlemen, we have discussed upon this aspect. Now, let us discuss on this aspect also. So suppose there is a topic, and there are many aspects to the topic: the positive, the negative, the background, the causes, the consequences, the way forward. The measures which have been taken, which needs to be taken to resolve the problem. There are so many aspects, like on the rural level, regional level, on the state level, on the national level, international level. What are the practices, government schemes, examples, case studies, some models if it is there. My topic was on infrastructure, and human resource development. So you need to open it. If you are saying something wrong, there is nobody to tell you. So do not worry, just speak. Speak at least thrice. Nobody will let you. It's a, I mean, what should I say? Nobody will say ki okay, you can speak because you haven't spoken for a long time, and at the end it will appear that you do not have point in your mind if you do not speak. Now, so you will have to speak. Suppose this person is very very intelligent, and this person knows nothing, and he goes there and he would just blabber. You know, he appears as this, and this person appears as this. I hope you are getting my point. You know. So doesn't matter what is in your mind. What matters is what you bring on your tongue. Okay. You can repeat the point. Now this is a funny aspect. So you can change the voice of the active voice to passive voice, bring the synonyms. If points do not come into your mind, and if your colleague has said something, then you can repeat the same points. It should not appear apparently that you are repeating it. You should not repeat it verbatim, but you can take a cue from the points, adding to the points of chess number 3 and 4. So these are some cliched line which you should mug up. You should not call your group members friends or anything else by their name. You will call them gentlemen or chess number 2 or 3. I would like to agree with what chess number 6 said. Adding to what chess number 6 said, these are some cliched things which you will use to address them. You are not supposed to look at the assessors. You are supposed to look at your members. Assessors are assessing you. These are you sitting, and these are your assessors. So assessors have eye on you for 20 minutes. So assessing your every activity. So you should pretend like, yeah, you are listening very keenly to what others are saying, and you should not only pretend, but you should actually listen to them. And in the back of your mind, you should be making up the points which you are going to say. And once you have grabbed the opportunity to speak, then utilize the time well. Utilize it well. Trust me. For 2-3 times is the maximum you can get the opportunity. Otherwise sometimes it becomes like a fish market. So utilize the opportunity well and speak up, and try to speak up at the beginning, because see, there the issues will have the common points. Everybody will have the same point in your mind. Suppose there is a topic on employment, okay, how to face the problem of unemployment, what are the measures to bring. So more or less everybody will have the same points. So the person who speaks the first, will bring more new points than those who speak at the last. The person at the last would be left with no new points to make. So try to speak in the beginning. Do not overthink on the points कि यार ये सही होगा या नहीं होगा, is it right, is it not. And don't overthink, just speak. Speak loud, speak clean, speak bold. I have already told you. So there, first topic you will choose. So suppose your group members have chosen one topic, then you should not go against them. No, 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 this one we should go with. If majority is saying that ki this topic, so okay, this topic. Second would be of their choice. Now confidence is the key. I've already told you. Then comes the knowledge. Knowledge everybody has. Just be confident. If you are reading a newspaper or up to date with the problems going around, then it is good. It is okay. But yeah, confidence is the key. Speaking, listening, manipulating, improvising, packaging sets the ball. Technically bring these points here. Speaking, listening, listen everybody would do. Everybody would listen, okay? Manipulating. Now what is manipulating? So suppose if any topic comes, like they are speaking on infrastructure. So I am not having points right now, but what I just want to say is ki you can manipulate it also, based on the points presented by the others. You can just reshape their points and say, okay. You can beat around the bush also. Improvise, packaging, like how do you put your points, it also matters a lot. Keep the ball rolling. You should just keep saying there, keep speaking there. You should not stop. No, pretend you know. Don't sit silent. This is again very important. This is the first stage. This is the important stage. Let me tell you my observation. So in our group, what happened? Ki if there were 8 people, then four of them or two of them they spoke really really well. I mean they were standing out. Okay. So the GTO will keep an eye on these 2 people, because he will see that yeah, these two are the potential candidates. Okay. He will ignore rest of them who do not speak in the group discussion. So make sure that you speak in the group discussion. GTO makes perception about you. Okay, that is okay. Topics, what are the topics? Social topics, political topics, economic topics like social media, corruption. Yeah, there was a issue on social, there was a topic on social media and the fake news going on. पॉलिटिकल में करप्शन पर था, इकोनॉमिक में इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पर आ जाएगा, है ना. So on about social media, whatever you know, you don't need to read book. You just use your mind, collect the things on the social media, the problems you see, like women face the problem of bullying, character assassination, or spamming and cyber crimes, all sort of financial fraud taking place, child pornography taking place. They've just divide it into various dimensions, economic dimension, social dimension, gender dimension, education dimension. So business dimension, e-commerce, fraud on social media, you can say, and spying or espionage on the social media. Is very technically you can bring these dimensions and generate more and more points there. So this is how GTO will happen. These two are the GTO officers, and you will be sitting like this. Because GTO are having an eye upon you, so make sure you place your hand on your knee in this manner and don't shake your legs. Sit like a gentleman, act like a
You can
gentleman.
also like, share, and subscribe and watch the other videos on OIR, GTO, psychology, and in the playlist on the channel. Thank you.